with me?
Yes.
On the board we have basic requirements of agricultural productions. Agriculture what?
Production.
Productions and factors of production. But before we go into this proper, the last time we went for an excursion, we visited a farm. You all remember? You can recollect very well our journey down from this place down to that place. Even before we got to the farm, we saw so many farm lands on our way. Yes. That is to show that people are really going into farming. People are really going into where? Farming. So before we list the basic requirements for agricultural production and factors of production, let's go back and look at the chart we have here. The chart here explains the full ways, the full things you saw on that land that day. You could remember when we got there, that was a gate, isn't it? Yes. That is to show the owner of the farm planned in a very good way. The person has a very good visibility, as in the experience of having a farm before going into it proper. The person have a gate to secure whatever things I will try to come into the farm to attack it. They also have, on this same land, they have fish pond, they have livestock barn, where they put animals. Though the animals were not on the farm that day, you know, most time they take animals out for grazing. They take them out for what? Grazing. On that same land, we have poultry. You saw the poultry house very close to the gate. Yes. And there's a road. That's why I indicated this here, road to the vegetables farm. Remember, we were on the vegetable farm. There are so many types of vegetable on that farm. Can you please mention some for me? We have tomatoes, yes. Watermelon. Yes, yes. That is, zogale is called moringa. Still moringa. Moringa. Then we also have the green vegetable, which is known as what? Aleo, the normal one you eat every day. Yes, and lettuce and cabbage. Yes, lots of vegetables on that land. Yes. Then there we also see fruits. Did we see some fruit there that day? Banana, yes, banana fruits, carrots, and then no, those are vegetables. Orange, watermelon, then oranges. Please listen. There are two different oranges on that land that day. I don't know if you take note of that.
Tangerine.
Yes, the tangerine and the normal orange we take every time. Yes. Now look at this farm. I also want to own a farm. Then I call upon one of you and ask you, can you please advise me on how to own a farm? What are the requirements of owning a farm? These topics now bring us to the saying of basic requirement for agricultural production and factors of production. That is, what are the things needed for one to have before you have a very large farm? That on this same land you have varieties of farm produce. What do you think I should have? The first one is what?
Land.
Please, if you don't see anything, raise up your hand. Yes, Khadija? Land, that's the first one. It could be big, it could be small. It depends on what you have in your, that means what? Your money. Yes, second? Yes, Bila?
Labor.
Labor. Number two, labor. You know what is labor? Labor, yes. Can somebody explain what labor is? Yes, Farouk. Labors are the what? You are not sure of yourself, yes? Yes. The people that works on the farm. Can you do the work on the farm alone?
No.
It is not possible. Because look at that farm. You have the livestock land, you have the fish pond, you have the pond, the poultry, the site for poultry. You also have land for vegetables. Is it possible for you to stand at the poultry farm and at the same time jump to the other side and at the same time trying to go and monitor what is going on the tomato farm? No, it is not possible. That is why it is necessary to have people to help you. These people are the people they call the labor. Then number 3, office. Money. That's another thing. Those are the major things you need. Before you can get a land, you need what? Money. Before you can employ labor, you need what?
Money.
You use money in paying their salary or their wages. Yes?
Water.
Water. Very important. Water. You also need water. For every farm, you need water. Do you remember how water is being used on the farm the other time we said farm? Very, very important, especially during dry season. If a farmer doesn't have any source of water on his or her farm land, oh, I bet you that farm will not yield good at the end of the year. Yes, answer. Management. 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 If you have land, labor, money, water, and you don't know how to manage all this, and you don't know how to manage all this, I tell you, you are nowhere to be found. Your farm will not yield. Ask me why.
Why?
Now, you have a land, you have everything on ground. You planted so many things, then you harvested them. You take them to the market to sell. You sell and you have your income. You alone is doing it, you have your own income. At the end of the day, when you have the income, the money is not being taken to the bank. You utilize it for whatever means you want. Will you have gain?
No.
Yes, even if you have gain, your gain needs to be used for another set of materials needed on the farm, such as what? Seeding, such as fertilizer, such as repairing, maintenance, paying your laborers. But when your management is poor, you cannot have it. You cannot do what?
Have it.
You cannot have any of those. So, in having a farm, these are the requirements needed for it. You need your land, you need your labor, you need your what? Money, you need water, and you need management. Yes? Can you please read all this for me? See, factors of production.
Factors of production.
Land, labor, money, water, management. Half is not average. You start by saying factors of production.
Factors of production. Land, labor, money, water, management.
Yes.
Factors of production: land, labor, money, water, management.
Yes, the next person. You should know it's your turn.
Factors of production: land, labor, money,
Yes.
Factors of production and land, labor, money, water, management.
Good. Luma. Factors of production.
Factors of production:
Yes.
land,
Labor.
labor, money, water,
Management. Yes, the next person.
Factors of production.
And what?
see, and you know,
Listen, please. I don't want chorus answer.
pipe.
If you want to answer any question, you raise up your hand. Yes, what do you have there? Pumping machine. That's exactly what I want to hear. Pumping machine. Do you know the owner of this land is so lucky that he has a very close dam there.
Yes.
Yes, where you can get water easily. If not, he has to be using money to go and be getting water from another source. In farming, you consider so many things. How you utilize your land, how you utilize your money, how you utilize the people working under you. You see, the visibility report is all about you going here and there. I want to be a farmer. I have to look for a place, a suitable place for my land, where I will gain, where other people will also gain from me. Look at the water in that dam. The workers can fetch water and bathe before they go home. But in a case where there is no water, if they are managing the water, buying water from the water tanker, tell me, when the workers close from work, hardly will they get full bucket of water to bathe themselves. But the owner is so kind, is so sensible that is able to get all the necessary things installed. So with this, we come to the end of this class, and I believe you all understand this very well. So next lesson, we shall continue with the technique.